Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I was in the middle of my workout. Today I'm doing I rotate every 5 days, different workouts, and today it's 1,000 sit-ups. And I just took a little break and I was looking to see how one of my videos was doing. And another YouTube channel popped up on the feed, and it's Berner420. Now I want to talk about him. I don't want to chop him up or rag on him too bad, but I got to talk about this. The big problem here, what I see the problem with Berner420 is this is the problem when people aren't cognizant, aren't aware of what's really going on in the world around them, and in politics. Because this guy has fallen for Republican rhetoric, not just one day, but 2 days in a row. And he realized that he fell for it yesterday, and he fell for it again today, and he still doesn't see it. This is what I see happening with my family. Some of my older family members watch Fox News exclusively. And I go out to eat with them, and they're like, Daryl, this country is being overtaken. We're being, they're taking over the towns and everything, and oh my God. And I ask this relative, where, show me where this is happening, like here in Connecticut. Where do you see this? Well, it is, I know it is, and it's this rhetoric that's brainwashing people, and it's mostly, I'm not saying it's only Republicans that put out misinformation, but it's definitely a large part Fox News, Newsmax, and that. Now, let me get back to 420, Berner420. I did the video talking about HA and this ridiculous story that they were going to go and clean out these Venezuelan gangs out of Aurora, Colorado. Now, common sense, first thing comes to mind here is, I was suspicious of the story right to begin with. Because, we have the ways and the means and the law enforcement to take care of situations like this. There's no way a situation like this supposed situation, would be able to continue. It just would not happen. I don't care if it's a Democrat-run state or town or a Democrat governor or not. It just would not be allowed to happen. We have law enforcement. We have the FBI. We have the National Guard. This just would not. It doesn't make any sense. And it's just one video. That's all I see over and over and over again, this supposed Venezuelan gang. And it's just one freaking video. So my mind's telling me, this is bull. This is something captured from who knows when, 15, 10 years ago, whatever. And it might not even be in the United States. And they're feeding this, they're feeding on people's fear. That, oh my God, the immigrants are taking over, crime. It's overrunning this country, and it's all the Biden-Harris administration's fault. Okay, so then this whole thing about HA going there. Like I did a video 2 days ago, and I used to hang out with these guys. And first of all, I find it incredibly, ridiculously stupid that Republicans and MAGA would hold HA up as their saviors, as like good Americans coming to save them. I'm not putting down HA, but I'm familiar. They are a 1% outlaw biker gang. They are not about America. They are not about, they are about themselves, and they're about their brotherhood. And the way they earn their income is through illegal activities. So, these MAGA people are like celebrating. It's basically the same people that they're cheering on coming out to clean out. They're both gangs. They're both freaking gangs, but they're cheering on the HA supposedly just because they're Americans, and they have no clue what HA is really about. And I don't want to talk any more about HA. Okay, so I commented on Berner420's comments, and I was like, you actually fell for this? I said that yesterday. Just today, or 16 hours ago, Berner420 has come out and apologized. Oh, well, I fell for this. I couldn't go, and he's making a few excuses saying that, well, I couldn't. It's not like I could go find HA and ask them if they were going to Aurora, Colorado. Where's your common sense, dude? Really? Is that something, these guys would do? Is that what they're about? This guy's a felon and he was in jail, Berner420. He does the jailhouse videos, which I've seen a lot of, like with Wes Watson. I used to watch these a lot. So I've heard of Berner420 before. Okay, so now all of a sudden Berner420 has seen the light, right? and he realizes that he was duped about the whole Venezuelan gang thing and about the whole HA thing. Okay, then what's the next thing out of his mouth? Well, he says, but he does believe that all this immigration problem at the border is crazy, and it's all because of the Biden-Harris administration. Really? Really? So they're feeding it. He's believing all this bull about supposedly the Biden-Harris administration, open borders, and these people are coming here to vote. That is not happening. It is illegal in all 50 states for non-citizens to vote in anything but the very basic local elections in some very few states. In presidential elections, it is illegal and it's enforced, Republican or Democrat state. In all 50 states, non-citizens cannot vote. It is not happening. All right, this is just bull made up by Trump and the whole MAGA thing. So why are these people coming here? Why they've been coming here since America. A lot of the people watching this video are immigrants back from 20, 50, 100 years ago. I'm part Native American. I'm part French Canadian too. So I'm not all immigrant. This has been happening since America. This country was built on immigrants. But why are they coming from South America, from Central America? Because of America's voracious drug appetite. That is why they're coming. Why are they leaving their countries? Because of the cartels and the gangs and the violence and the intimidation and all that stuff, right? I think we could, and to make a better life, but to get away from the danger. Right? I think we can all agree on that. Okay, so what is fueling that danger? These, like I said yesterday with HA, how do you think these people earn their money? It's not by being mailmen or doctors or lawyers. How do you think the cartels make their money? They make money hand over fist from Americans fueling their drug habits. And I know because I was one of those people. I was one of the people that would beg, borrow, and steal hundreds of dollars every day for years, for decades, to fuel my addiction, and that money is basically all being funneled there to fuel these cartels. So it's us, it's our drug addiction, it's our drug problem that is fueling the cartels and the gangs, and that's why these, how's it go? Our chickens have come home to roost, or is that it? It's catching up with us. Our drug problem is catching up with us. Look in the mirror when you want to understand why. If you've used illegal drugs, look in the mirror. That's why most of these people are coming here, because of the mess, and not just that, but the mess that the American government has made their countries, how we use their countries for whatever we want, and then for our own best interest, and leave them a shambles or a mess, or we support one guy over another guy and could create unrest in these countries. A lot of the unrest and the mess in these Central American and South American countries is because of Americans, not the Biden-Harris administration. If you actually take the time to look at the Harris, just last December, the Biden administration put forth a bill, a very strong bill, to make it tougher, an immigration bill, to send people back, to stop people from coming here. And who blocked it? Donald Trump urged the Republicans to block it because he did not want Biden to get a big win. Look it up. Google it if you don't believe me. It's not the Harris-Biden administration. Why would they want illegal people here? It's not to vote. They're just like everybody else. They want to enforce the borders. This is a lie. And people like Berner420 have fallen for it. Again, you got to know what's going on in the world around you. Take the time to try to understand why things are happening instead of letting people tell you why they think things are happening. I hope this made some sense. Berner420, the link will be down below to his channel and the video I'm talking about. Have a good Wednesday.